Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will finally be unboxing and revealing for you all of the Louis Vuitton cherry pieces that I got from the final wave of the Takashi Murakami anniversary collaboration. I know it's been a while. I have been traveling all over the place, and I did do a little bit of a sneak preview of some of the things that I picked up from the Louis Vuitton in Japan when I was there last month. The first was this, and it's been my go-to bag right now. This is the Cherry Neverfull, and I added this really cute little pom-pom bag charm from Amazon, and then I also added my luggage tag that I had hot stamped in New York. So this has been great. Love this. So yeah, check that video out. I'll link it below, and I'll link all of my all the charms and stuff that I added, and everything I talk about I'll also link in the description below. Another charm I showed before, this is from Dress Up Your Purse. I have a promo code if you want to save with them. This one is cherries, but they look little hearts, very cute. So I have a few different ones that I'll show you. But this has been my bag for my recent trip. So last month I returned from a month-long trip in the Philippines and Japan, and then as soon as we got home we turned around and we're visiting family stateside. Inside I have this great little bag insert from Bag & Sense. I also have a promo code, I believe it's Cindy10 if you want to save 10%, but all of my bag inserts for all the bags I will be showing you today have inserts right away. I ordered from Bag & Sense because I love to stay organized, and especially with the Neverfull. You know, the Neverfull is an open tote bag, and so instead of having an open tote, you can have it zipped up, and then you can still throw like a sweater or whatever in here. But if you don't want a zipper, the zipper top is attached by Velcro, so you can just remove it if you want this to be completely open. I prefer to have the zipper closed. Also in here I have my little, this is actually a tech organizer pouch from Nomad Lane. This comes inside their bento bag, but inside, instead of all my cords, I have all of my fragrances from Scentbird, and this video is very generously sponsored by Scentbird. Scentbird is a great and affordable way to try out from over 900 different fragrances. They come packaged in this very convenient travel-friendly case. I love the locking mechanism at the top that prevents the fragrance from spilling or spraying inside of your travel bag, and the case is nice and sturdy so that you can just throw this in your pocket or your carry-on bag or your day pack, and you don't have to worry about it leaking or spilling or breaking. It pops open like this, and you can see that you get a very generous amount of juice here. It's about 0.27 ounces, so it's about a 30-day supply, which is great because you really need a decent amount, especially if you're trying out a new fragrance. You really need to test it out and see how it works on your body chemistry throughout the day at different locations, and if you're doing different activities or different climates, it can wear differently. And this one I already actually own the full size. It is the Montal Paris Roses Musk. This has notes of rose, jasmine, ambergris, and musk. I would describe this as a very sweet, almost sugary rose floral. I would probably wear this on a evening or a date night out. This is a very deep, intense rose scent. So if during the trip we are going out for the evening, then I will bust this out. But I love that I have this very convenient travel size because, again, I don't want to bring the full size bottle with me. And then the second perfume, I also own the full size. This is from the brand, it's either Roja or Roja. This is the Elysium Parfum. Elysium has notes of mandarin, peach, peony, violet, and musk. And I would describe this as a summery, beachy, floral fragrance. And the third fragrance from Scentbird is from the brand Glasshouse Fragrances. It's called Sunsets in Capri, and this is new to me. This one has notes of mandarin, peach, lily, amber, and musk. It's described as an energizing citrus floral fragrance to rouse the senses. Notes of mandarin and white peach ally with jasmine and a fresh marine accord to set the scene for the magical moment the sun kisses the sea. Scentbird offers a convenient quiz that you can take online where you can kind of give the notes or just the vibes that you like, and then they will recommend certain fragrances that they think you might like. So if there isn't a specific fragrance you want to try out, then you can just kind of plug in the notes that you like and they will shoot out some recommendations. Scentbird is also a great way to try out a new fragrance that you've been meaning to try, but you don't want to yet invest in a full-size bottle, because if you're familiar with fragrances, a lot of the designer and niche fragrance bottles can retail for well into the hundreds. And so instead of jumping in and buying a full-size bottle, you can go ahead and try out the Scentbird version. I believe the subscription starts at $17. So before investing in what could be hundreds of dollars for a full-size bottle, you can try it out with Scentbird for just a fraction of the price. It's generally a good idea to rotate out through different fragrances rather than stick with one fragrance for months or years, because you can become nose blind to a scent where you just literally don't smell it anymore, and then you end up kind of overspraying and overpowering everyone around you. So it's a good idea to switch out your fragrances every so often and keep your nose on its toes. So if you're interested in trying out Scentbird, you can scan the QR code on your screen, or you can click on my link in the description below. You can also use my coupon code to save 55% off at Scentbird. You get free delivery and a free, very cute little travel case. And with the 55% off, you'll be getting the fragrance for only $8, which is such a steal. I was traveling for so long and I did unpack, you know, some of the things. I just had to make sure everything was okay. So this isn't like an authentic organic unboxing, but I did save most of the gift packaging. I was able to get some of the like cherry boxes and the bags. I did get the smaller little boxes, and I showed this in my last video, but with the cherry items I got in Japan, they also included this little sticker sheet. So I got a few of those. Some of the items also came with a different set of stickers. So if you guys recall, the original, like the first two waves of the cherry blossom came with stickers, but they were different. So these ones have these cherries. You have the single cherry, the double duo cherry, the little happy face, same LV, the anniversary collab sticker, and then finally we got a little cherry blossom. I did get some of my pieces from Miami, from the Miami LV store. So included with the gift wrap, gift packaging, they included these little, looks like little luggage tags with cherries on the back, and then it says Miami. And then for some of the stores, I don't know which stores got these, it had the boutique on there. Okay, so I'm all over the place, but let me start with the smaller items. So for the textiles, I got the brown bandeau. This one I got from, I believe, either New York or Miami. And then I also got the white BB bandeau. This one I actually got from Japan. I also got the brown monogram 55. This is like a bandana. It's very sheer. This is actually very similar to my LV monogram bandana that we wore as part of our uniform when I used to work for LV, minus the cherries and the red border. So I did a video showing all of our perks that we got when we were LV employees. If you want to check that out. And then I also got the larger silk. This is the monogram brown square 90. This one I got from the States, so whatever the retail price is here, that's what I paid. And then two more textiles from Japan and the Philippines that I didn't share in my other video. One was the, I don't know what this is called, the super flat 90. This came out in the first wave, the multicolor, but I don't know, I just didn't see it, or I think this one sold out right away, because I think if you really liked the Murakami collection, you know, if you were a fan of that, you would have wanted to get this super flat, or hands, or whatever they call it. I'll add the prices, but this one I did pay whatever Japanese yen for this. And the price in Japan is much better than in the States. And even in the Philippines. The Philippines was priced a little higher because those items did include taxes, you know, VAT tax. But in Japan, it didn't include tax. So if you're traveling, I would recommend buying from Japan. And then from the Philippines, just because they had it there, we attended this Louis Vuitton Dream Closet event, and they had almost every single cherry piece. I ended up getting this, which wasn't even on my radar until I saw it in person, but this is the white cherry shawl. So this is bigger than, is it 90? I don't know what the measurement is. I tried it on in store. It's so nice. This, I believe, is cotton. It's kind of sheer. It's not like the winter, you know, their typical monogram shawl with the fringe that can be very warm. I own a couple of those. This one is very sheer. This is such a great little cover up in the summer. So I just had to get this. This retailed in the Philippines. This was 31,900 Philippine pesos, which is about $558 US. So it's still less than US retail plus whatever your tax would have been. Also from the Philippines, I got the Jane notebook. This one is 6,950 Philippine pesos. I like that it has the little monogram on the inside cover. It's got the LV, and then it's lined. I'm a huge fan of this specific notebook, the Jane notebook. I usually get it just in the plain, like saffron color, but this is what I use to do my YouTube planning. I like to have little notebooks. And then I think if you have the MM, or maybe the GM agenda, this actually fits inside, but that's what it looks like. It's got the little cherry faces, and then the LV in gold on the front. And then this one is a true unboxing. So also from the Philippines, this is the Denim Cherry Key Pouch, because I just love how the cherries are embroidered on the denim pieces. I got this because I knew I would be getting either the denim push-out accessory in the cherry collection or the denim Neverfull BB or inside out, what I forget what it's called. I couldn't decide, so I had to get the matching accessory. Same size and everything, I think, as the regular monogram. Inside, it also has the lining, the denim lining, and then you also have the, you know, special Murakami anniversary tag. And then for the cherry accessories, I did end up getting this. I don't think I have any fashion jewelry from LV, but I had to get this adorable little cherry bracelet. So it's on a gold chain. You have the LV like monogram charms, and then you have the little dangling cherry charm. On the oval tag there it says Louis Vuitton Murakami, and then on the other side it has more markings, and I think the size, maybe the end of the other side, LV charm dangling there, and it's on a little lobster clasp. So when I was in the Manila boutique, they had the other bracelet in store that I tried on. It was the monogram, and you know, it was cute, but I like this better. Oh my gosh, okay, I can't do it right now, but that's what it looks like stacked on my wrist. This might be cute if it's maybe just stacked with a watch or just on its own, because the charms kind of dangle over my other bracelets. But very cute little Louis Vuitton fashion bracelet, and because it's just costume jewelry, you know, it's not real gold. So I forget what the price of this was, but I thought it was okay for fashion jewelry. And also, speaking of fashion jewelry, I have these earrings, these little cherry earrings, doesn't have faces on it, and then the cherry necklace. This I got from a brand, they sent it to me, it's called Adina Eden, and I just was sticking with the cherry charm. I had to get the matching earrings and necklace because I knew I had the actual LV cherry bracelet. And then I also picked out this necklace because it's very similar to the Bulgari, I think it's the Diva collection, with the mother of pearl and like a fan shape with little diamond or crystals studding the bottom. So got that. But yeah, that's from the brand Adina Eden. So I'll include again the links to this, my jewelry, in the description below. We have this box right here. This one I was very excited, and I kind of regret not getting it from when I was traveling abroad, because I got the cherry passport cover. And when I was in Japan, I mistakenly thought that, similar to the other stores here in the States, I thought if you just brought any of your LV pieces that can be hot stamped, like a luggage tag, I thought other stores would also be able to hot stamp it. But some stores, some countries, I guess, are very strict. Japan, they were very strict. They would only hot stamp items that you purchase in that store. So unfortunately, because I purchased this here in the States and it was waiting for me when I got home, I couldn't have it hot stamped. But typically, like with my other passport cover, I would get this hot stamped with the location stamp for that city. But it's okay. I think it's very cute. It's got the red interior. You got the little cherries all over, smiling. I think I have, I have the passport cover from the white multicolor collection. I have the original monogram, and then now this. So I'll see. I mean, it's a good idea to rotate out your SLGs anyway, so they don't get all worn out. Another SLG I was able to get is this. And just as a spoiler, I was able to get pretty much every single thing that was on my wish list, like on my achievable, realistic wish list. There were a lot of other pieces I would have wanted to get, but I feel like it was a lot more attainable with the cherry collection than the others. But anyway, okay, so this is it. I got the Lisa wallets, and I like this style because here you get the little LV logo decal zipper pull. You have the interior is the signature red, and I like this style because it has a place for your bills, and then it also has a change purse that zips closed. You have multiple card slots here and then on both sides. So this, I already own the Lisa wallet in, I think, black or something, but it's a nice compact wallet, but it still fits all of your essentials. So that is it. You got the little cherry faces right there in the front. This little chunky box right here. This one I debated, but I was like, you know what? I actually use this item all the time and I will get a lot of use out of this. And I did, because I used it on my recent trip. But this is the cherry sunglass case, sunglass holder. I don't own this, this is a new to me SLG from Louis Vuitton. So you have the cherries all over here. I like that it's the plain vachetta. I think I did, or if I don't, maybe I didn't already treat this with Apple Guard. I will be spraying this with Apple Guard to protect it from water stains and watermarks. And then around the side and then on the bottom, it just is the, is this leather or canvas? I feel like it's, oh, maybe it's canvas. Okay, never mind. I thought it was leather, but anyway, it is. And I have my eyeglasses in here because I used this on my last trip. So this is a great sunglass holder. You can use that as an eyeglass case. It's got this soft red, kind of like a velvety suede interior. You got the anniversary tag there, and I still keep these here. I have to organize all of my paperwork, but I really like this. This is something that I will just keep. I can throw around, keep my sunglasses, my eyeglasses, and throw it in my larger tote bag so it doesn't get scratched up. But that is the LV Cherry sunglasses case. I forgot one more textile. This one is kind of silly, but I knew that it's something that I would use because I use this type of accessory. And this one, I was surprised to see it came with this special cherry tissue paper. So it's just so interesting how all over the place they are with their packaging. So I didn't open this, but let me see. I don't want to rip this cherry tissue paper. I got the Denim, is it silk scrunchie? It's this oversized little scrunchie. Oh my gosh, I already love this. You have the oversized little faces. Yeah, this feels like silk. Let's see what it says in here. 100% silk, made in Italy. I will definitely make sure I cut these tags off so it doesn't interfere with my hair tying. But it has this little LV decal in gold. And then you have the little oversized cherries. I just love denim. I love denim. I love that this will match my denim pieces, not just from LV, but just in general. I also own denim mules from the original collection in the early 2000s. So I don't care. This is very extra, but I just really like this. And I have a lot of hair and I always am tying my hair up. So I use scrunchies. And to match the scrunchie, I had to get this denim bag. So I ended up not going with the mini denim Neverfull, but I did get my hands finally on the denim pochette accessoire in the Cherry collection. Like that this comes with this additional gold chain. So you can either wear this as a shoulder bag with the leather strap. You can use the gold chain as your shoulder strap. Or I usually wear my pochette accessory bags with a longer crossbody strap. And I'm gonna play around with this. I wonder if you can connect both of these and wear them together. I don't know if it's long enough to wear as a crossbody. But you have the little cherries all around on both sides, not on the bottom and not on the sides. For denim, I do recommend using Scotch Guard to protect Louis Vuitton bags. If it's leather, I use Apple Guard. If it's any other material or fabric, I use Scotch Guard. And this one, I also, look how cute the inside is. It's the same LV monogram interior. You have one slip pocket and then just the interior here. So I did get the Bag & Sense organizer for this. So when you go to order the insert for this bag, make sure you order the pochette accessory new model because they re-released it. They redesigned it from the original one from years and years ago. It's a little bigger now, so you have to get the right one. But that's it. So now you have an additional slip pocket, and it just protects the bag. It also gives it a little more structure, so you're not messing up that really cool logo on the inside. Okay, this one was a little extra, but I thought since I have the Neverfull, I might as well just have it all match all the accessories. But I got the Toiletry Pouch 19. I didn't even know they were coming out with this in the Cherry collection, but it has the vachetta on the side. And then I got this little bag charm, so I added it to the zipper pull of this. You have the red interior. There's one slip pocket here, and then it actually does have another slip pocket on the other side, but of course I had to add the insert from Bag & Sense, and I got it in the matching red cherry color. So did I need this? I really didn't, but it's okay. I actually used to own the original monogram, the plain monogram, in all three sizes. I believe, oh, did I say Toiletry Pouch 19? This is 26, and then 19 is the medium size, and then whatever the smaller size is. I used to have all three. I sold it, and then when this came out, I was like, you know what? I might as well just get the bigger size because that's the one I use the most anyway. But that is the Toiletry pouch, the large size in the cherry. And then I almost forgot about this. Since I had all of the denim pieces, the denim accessory, pochette accessory, and the denim pouch, key pouch, I had to complete the trifecta of the bandeau. So I got the denim cherry bandeau to match the brown and the white. So now I have all three. Okay, so I can mix and match. I might just tie this to the accessory pouch and leave it there. I don't have any of the white cherry bags, but I love the white bandeau and the shawl. And then finally, this box right here. I did get a couple of the bigger cherry boxes. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. We have this little guy. Now this one was the #1 on my list. This was my #1 bag. If I couldn't get anything else, I would want to get this, and I was able to snatch it up as soon as it launched. But this is the Speedy 20 in the cherry collection, and I haven't even worn this out yet. I did already like put it together. I sprayed it with apple guard to protect it. You have the little bow there. I did add this little dangly metal cherry charms from Amazon, and I just love this. I think the Speedy is my favorite. It's my favorite bag from LV. It's my first bag, the original 25 monogram, so I had to get it. This again has an insert from Bag & Sense, and again this was designed specifically for the Speedy 20 because unlike the other Speedies, the zipper goes all the way around. So this is designed with like a little cutout at the top so that it fits right up at the top there. This one comes with a long, on me I can wear it as a crossbody, but I'm very short. I'm only 5 feet tall. I think some others, if you're taller, if you have a long torso, you might not be able to wear this as a crossbody bag. This might be just a long shoulder strap, but for me it's perfect. And how cute is that? And before my battery dies, I just want to show you one sneak peek of the other bag I just got, because this has been my daily go-to bag. But I got the Speedy 30 in the multicolor in black, and I have added all the charms. It didn't come with a chain, so I added this one from Amazon. It's like an oversized square chunky silver chain. I have the little smiling flower guy, and then behind it I have these ears that I got from Tokyo Disney. I got these little black Mickey Mouse ears, and I got this just before I even knew I was getting this bag. I just thought, and I'll put it on something, and I thought it goes so well because look how cute it looks. Like he's got little Mickey Mouse ears. So very cute. I love this bag. This has been my daily bag since I got it, and I just had to show it to you now because I have another like multicolor restock unboxing video that I have to share with you because I did get other things on my list. But this, as you can see, I have everything inside. Also for this, because it's lined with black leather, I recommend getting a lighter color insert, which is what I did. I got in light pink. But so now I have every size of the Speedy. I have the Speedy 20 in the cherry, the Speedy 25, Speedy 30, Speedy 35. Oh, and then the mini HL, so even smaller than this. Okay, all right, so that's my cherry haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of all over the place, but I'm glad I was able to finally share with you everything that I got from the Louis Vuitton Murakami collection, the Cherry Wave. So stay tuned because I will have another unboxing. There was a huge restock of multicolor. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.